Adventure time. We got to 38% last time? Weren't we at 21% at the start of the previous session? That's wild. Huh. Well, you won't hear me complain about that. So at the end of the last session, well, in the previous session, I believe we finally unlocked Chunky Kong, or maybe we already did that in the session before that. But we went back through all the previous levels with all the new characters, including, I don't need to do all this, including the second level, for which we before that had almost every character except for Chunky. But now we have Chunky as well, and I managed to find all of Chunky's bananas, except for I think one bunch of 10. And I kind of want to go in and still get that bunch just so that we can say that we have this level fully well completed. And I found them. I snuck around a little bit myself off screen. So I know where we're going. They're in a really, really sneaky location. I'll tell you that right off the bat. Ooh, ooh. And then after we get those, we will head out and see if we can find ourselves the next level, which, as I said in the tweet, for those of you who saw that, I do not know the location of. I have no idea where we are supposed to go after this. But that's alright. It seems like DK Island's not that big, so if we just snoop around for a little bit, we should be able to find it eventually. Here we go. That's not... The old habits die hard, don't they? Oh, wait. Opaque DK? That's not right. Is this the wrong graphic plugin? Oh, shoot. Let me save a state real quick. We're going to investigate. Stop emulating. What plugin am I using? I'm using Glide. I could have sworn Glide was the graphics plugin I was using last time, but I guess not. Okay. Here we go. Let's experiment. That's still a big, fat, full-on DK. That's not what we want. Was it? It wasn't Z64, was it? Or maybe it was Glide Mark II. I don't know why Mupen 64 has so many different glides. I guess so you can pick and choose your favorite. So let's find out what my favorite is. That's still a fat DK. What's going on? That's a DK for all the world to see. This one? There are 3 different plugins all called Glide. There is Glide, Glide in all caps, and Glide Mark II. I have no idea which of those is correct. I don't even know if any of those is the correct one, to be frank. I should have probably looked at which graphics plugin was the one I was using last time. Oh, that looks good. Okay. Let's get shooting. A Crispy Kong. I feel like if you're playing an N64 game, you're always playing as a Crispy Kong. Which one was it? It's, Glide in all capitals. All capitals except for the I. Oh, I don't even really remember how to control this game. It'll come back to me, it'll come back to me. So here we go. This is the room that I think had a Tiny Kong challenge and a bunch of bananas for Lanky Kong. Or maybe the other way around. But also, there's a balloon for Chunky floating around. There it is. This was quite literally the last place I checked when I was exploring the stages on my own. And there you go. Every chunky banana accounted for, and that means that that level is now 100% done, I do believe. Angry Aztec. Yeah, see? Everything with everyone. It's pronounced Glide. That's the truth that they're trying to hide. So new PC, as I was saying, it's kind of a beast of a PC. I overpaid a little bit, I think. At least regarding how much I plan to use it, because I'm a console gamer at heart, and I prefer to play games on console if I can. So even though this PC will probably be able to handle a lot of new-ish games, it probably can't handle the newest of the new, but everything sort of underneath that level I think I should be able to play. I would still prefer most of those games on PS5, but this does massively expand the list of games that I can stream if I want to. For example, I can emulate 3DS games now. I tried it a little bit earlier today on just on my PC. I can emulate PS3 games now. So that's a whole world that just opened up for us. I could play GameCube games before, though not consistently. Some GameCube games would do really well. Some Wii games would even play really well. And then the some GameCube games just wouldn't. 360 games I haven't tried. I don't know how far along 360 emulation is. There aren't that many 360 exclusive games I'm really interested in. I may, God forbid, even be able to emulate Switch games. Maybe not Switch games, but Wii U, maybe? The 2 Wii U exclusive games I'm still interested in playing. I think it's literally 2. It's Yoshi's Woolly World and the Paper Mario game. Was that the rock where I just was? Yeah, it was. The unreleased GoldenEye remake. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Ain't nobody care about that. Not me, at least. Think about it, I could emulate the Wii U emulated version of Donkey Kong 64. Then I wouldn't have to worry about graphic plugins at all. As far as I know, that version works really well, which seems like a miracle to me when you think about how hard it is to get this game running properly on an emulator. Oh, wait. It's a little hut in the sky. Maybe that's where I need to go. Banjo-Tooie, I think I would be fine with playing on an N64 emulator, but if for whatever reason I were to ever play Banjo-Kazooie again, I would want to play the 360 version just because it saves your jiggies. Not jiggies. Your notes. I had a... Wait. It keeps... They keep doing it. It keeps happening. They keep hitting me with the Donkey Kong special. I'm not really interested in Nintendo Land. I mean, I like it, but I don't think I would want to stream it. Whereas, there are a lot of games on the PlayStation 3 that I would love to stream at some point. Although a lot of those aren't fully compatible with the emulator yet, I'm sure at some point they will be.
Squawk! Look what I found for you, Lanky! It's one of Cranky's special barrels!
Oh boy, just for me? Brother, you think I know where that is? You just showed me a random patch of ground that could be anywhere. Oh, it's probably down there, isn't it? No, wait, because that's on the way up here. Also, I didn't see this. We have to go back and do the whole hullabaloo again. Yeah, most of the Ratchet games are trapped on the PS3. No Ratchet collection has ever made it further than the PS3. Sadly, most of the Ratchet & Clank games do not emulate well on RCPS3, I think is what it's called. The emulator. I checked the compatibility list, and it was woeful in terms of games that I would be interested in playing again and streaming. None of the Ratchet & Clank games work except for the demo for Tools of Destruction. Resistance 3 does not work. I believe Puppeteer doesn't work. I don't remember everything I checked, but I was a little disappointed. Oh, thank God. That's my instrument. I don't think I want to stream Haze. That's fine. Found another banana, Chunky! Wow, thank you. Oh, banana. Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain is on PC now, I believe. That's not needed. Also, I wouldn't want to stream Heavy Rain anyway, that game sucks. I don't know if you know this, but it does. Jak 3, or the Jak trilogy, quadrilogy if you count Jak X, is definitely better to have on PS3. Because the PS3 version is native, whereas the version that's on PS4 and PS5 is just an emulated version of the PS2 versions. Is it just me, or does the audio feel a little bit delayed? Audio is definitely delayed. Isn't that something? We're gonna have to mess around with plugins some more. There is only one plugin. Let's see. Synchronized video audio. Why is that not on by default? Synchronized video audio, that seems pretty important to me. Okay. That's better. There are 4 platforming Jak games. There's 1, 2, and 3, and then The Lost Frontier, which was made by a different studio. And then there's Jak X as well. Oh, this is not what I thought it was. There is also Daxter on the... Daxter? I was saying Jak and Daxter just fine, but then as soon as I started saying Daxter in isolation, I wasn't sure how to pronounce it anymore. Jak and Daxter. There is a bright future for PS3 games on this channel. Let's leave it at that. Same for 3DS games as well. Although 3DS seems to be a bit more dodgy than PS3 emulation, actually. I tried playing a couple of games, first and foremost the 2 Kirby games, and the 2 Kirby games didn't seem to run much better on my new PC than they did on my old laptop. So it's not a performance issue, it's just that the 3DS emulator seems to be having a lot of trouble compiling shaders. Because every time something even remotely new pops up on screen, the game stutters. Right, this is my empty banana hoard. No banana. 3D Dot Game Heroes is good as well. And I think 3D Dot Game Heroes does work on RCPS3. So that's another game I would like to maybe possibly take a look at in the future. Mario 3D Land ran a lot better than the two Kirby games, which surprised me because the official Citra compatibility list said 3D Land ran worse than Triple Deluxe. But it definitely didn't have as much trouble compiling shaders for me.
What's this? You've got 15 banana medals? I don't believe it. You must have made them yourself. Humph. I suppose you want my surprise now. Well, I've got this little game for you to play on my computer. Score over 5,000 points for a chance to win the Rareware coin. But I know a score like that is way out of your league. Sonny?
Oh, that's a that's a comma. I thought it was a period.
Why not give it a try?
Do I have to do another one of these? Do I have to play... Oh, this is not what I thought it was. Oh, I think I know about this game, but I only know about it because I think I saw it, maybe a brief glimpse of gameplay at some point while looking up the Rareware collection. So I guess this was probably one of their earliest games. Uh-oh. This seems okay. 5,000 points seems like a big ask for me. Because as you know, I'm baby. Especially when it comes to 2D games. I've talked about this before. I don't know what it is about... Oops. I don't know what it is about 2D games that just make them so much more difficult for me. I think it's just having less space to avoid obstacles. Ooh. Ooh. You only get 2 dimensions. Use them wisely. It's wild. When I ask people to rank certain games in terms of difficulty, games that I would consider much more difficult, that are 2D games, sometimes rank lower for them than the more difficult games. Just as an example, you know, oh, we're not allowed to touch the edges? Or did I just... Oh my god. Sorry, let me just continue. An example is that, you know, Dark Souls is a classic example of a pretty difficult video game. A lot of people would say that Dark Souls, or let's say Dark Souls 3 maybe, is more difficult than Mega Man 4, just as a random example. But for me, that's not true. I've beaten Dark Souls 3 many times. You could give me a year, and I might not be able to beat Mega Man 4. And Mega Man games rank pretty low in terms of difficulty of 2D games, like NES games. You would say Dark Souls 3 is more difficult than Mega Man 4? See? The crowd agrees. I do think for me it's margin of error in terms of positioning that makes 2D games much more difficult than 3D games. Also, Mega Man just has dodgy hitboxes. Or maybe dodgy isn't the right word because they're consistent, but they never feel right for me. Even among 2D games, Mega Man games are not easy. Not easy, I definitely wouldn't say that, but I feel like if you look at NES games, Mega Man games tend to be a lot more forgiving, at the very least, than, say, a Ninja Gaiden or a Street Fighter 2010. I don't know why that's the first game that came to mind. Ah, dang. Oh, that was game over? Shoot. This may take a second, but I want to do this one fairly, or I want to at least give it a couple tries. Because this game does actually seem fun. Ooh. Is this anything? Oh. Yeah, Journey to Silius is wild. There are a lot of NES games that I've tried to play over the years that I just had to give up because I knew they were out of my reach. Even games that I think are really good tend to just be too difficult for me to even consider trying to beat. The first Batman game on NES is a wonderful game, but it's so hard. I think the most recent time I tried, I got to level 4, and then I couldn't do it anymore. In certain ways, Silius is more difficult than Dark Souls 3. I can believe that. Journey to Silius, definitely. Even accepting my bias towards 3D games in terms of difficulty. I've never beat Mario 1-1. No, the slander. I've never beaten Super Mario Bros. I'll admit to that. The only 2D Mario game I've ever beaten is Mario Land 2. We're only on 1/5 right now. Oh, I did build a rocket. Oh, I guess... Oh, you get these pieces in order, I see. That's a one-man. Do I get it? I don't know, I see a lot of cool flashy objects, but they're all up there and I'm scared to go get them. I feel like my current method works just fine. I have to get the G Fuel. No! No! Wow, they sent that projectile out to kill me. That projectile came to assassinate me, had my number and everything. Oh, you have to get way more. That is... so much. How many, like, is that, what do I have to get, like 5? I have to get multiple fuels? Oh. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double jabba-za. Ooh, yeah! I wonder what that figure up there is, but I'm so scared to go get it. I'm on my last life. No! It's okay, I got this. Do you get a huge point bonus for finishing the rocket? Because if you do, I might do it, but if you don't, I think I will just... Oh, you do. Gosh. Oh. Can I just... Yeah, let's retry. I'm going to give myself a save state at the start of the run, just because going in and out of the cranky screen is more wasted time than I'm down with. Hey, Red Wraith. You're just in time for Donkey Kong 64, the game we are playing right now! Jelly. What did that... That did something, I don't know what it did, but something happened. Hey, 25 points per kill is a good value, if you ask me. What? Ah! The momentum gain's wild. It's kind of hard to get used to. I think it's best to tap the button a little bit instead of holding it when you're trying to get mad ups. Really like that gold bullion as well. Goldmember was a documentary about the Dutch. No! No! Oh my god, everybody's coming! All of a sudden! Like Kojima, everybody keeps coming. How much is that? Was that even anything? Did I get points for that? I have a lot on my plate right now. I'm not looking at the point total all the time. Okay, that's another thou. Pretty good. Damn. You need to go into the rocket. I tried to get into the rocket. Oh god, I think I unplugged my headphones, but it's hard to tell because this game only has sound intermittently. One sound, please. There we go. Sound spotted. Ooh, thank god. I don't like that you have to wait for the fuel to land. Oh, caught a sneaky gem. Very nice. Can I get another one? Yeah. Yayer. This game is kind of cool. If I'd... I like to chat for a millisecond. If I'd grown up in the early 80s, which is when I guess this came out, I probably would have loved this. It does a lot with very little. I think that's wonderful. Shoot. How I get in the rocket? Oh, there we go. He's going, chat room! I wish I had the soundboard right now, but I haven't copied it over to my new computer, so no moon theme. Did I get points for that? Oh, enemies give more points here, I guess. Okay. Understood. I can probably get to 5,000 from here. Just gotta keep it 100. Fortunately, these enemies kind of bounce up and down. Ugh. I feel like in the previous level, enemies followed a slightly easier... I did it, baby! Wait. Didn't he say 5,000? It's not 50,000, is it? Hold on, let me get the explanation again. Oh, 6,000! There's so many puntos. 5,000. It's 5? Can someone consult the internet for me? The coin drops in-game? Oh, that's brutal. I hate it here, man. It's okay, though. Oh. It's fine. Alright, it is fine, but not on this run, I think. I should have known, because that's what it was like in the Donkey Kong arcade game as well. You had to pick it up at the top of the final level. I just figured because Cranky's like the active quest giver on this one, maybe you wouldn't have to. He does say that you need 5,000 points for a chance at the coin, so maybe I should have considered that. What did he mean by that? Also, I couldn't have gotten it anyway because I instantly died as soon as I got to 5,000, but no! As soon as I got to 5,000 points. Oh, I kind of wanted to get the bullion, but okay. How did I like the DK game? Not. I've never liked the original Donkey Kong. I find it very unpleasant. Just to control. Which you would think is just like a result of the time it was made in, but then you look at this, which I assume came out around the same time as Donkey Kong, and I think this is awesome. It's a little weird and a little difficult, but I'm having a lot of fun Damn. I'm having a lot of fun playing this. Might just be down to the fact that I like this kind of momentum-based jumping or flying, I guess. Whereas you hold the button, it increases the speed at which you continue to ascend. Ooh, that was lucky. Okay. Donkey Kong coded this game. They should have put even more old Rareware games in Donkey Kong 64. Let's not stop at Jetpack. Let's not stop us at the ZX Spectrum or whatever this game's for. They should have made you beat Turbo Tunnel and Battletoads for a chance at the stinky doo-doo coin. For a chance at the GameStop coin. Damn. They should have put 6 in Donkey Kong 64. They already did. Why do you think I'm doing the 101% ending? You fight King K. Rool, and then Cranky says,
"Have sex! Have sex! Poop my pants again! Poop my pants again! Poop a spap a spap!"
That was too risky. I shouldn't have stayed there that long. That was a bad call. Very scary up here. I outran my own projectile. It's safer on the first level, but the fuel almost never drops up there. And I want to try to get to level 2 because the enemies are worth more points than level 2. They're also more dangerous, so honestly I don't know if this is actually a good idea. Ooh. And I think there's only one fuel drop at any given time, so if it lands on the upper floor I just have to go get it. What? Oh, man. Man. Ooh. Oh, come on, give me an easy one. No, that's like the most difficult one possible. Alright, let's go, go, go. Yeah, if I don't assemble the rocket at all, I have to grind for 5,000 points on level 1. And enemies give you 25 points? Which is still not awful, but I do think this is the better of the two options. Well, maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. If I fail this run, I will try a level 1 only run. Whoa. It's alright. I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm not alright! The kids are not alright! The kids are doing terribly. You screamed! I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry for making you bear witness to such horrendous gameplay. Chat, I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't want to do this anymore. Now that I know I can get fat puntos on level 2. Ooh. Beep boop. Oh! How many points does level 3 give? I don't think it's worth finding that out, because by the time I get to level 2... usually I'm already at around 2,500. That's good enough. Oh! Gamma over. This is going to be the rest of the stream, folks. Sad to say, but it's true. This is what we're doing for the rest of the evening. Not because I'm going to be stuck here. This is going to be the run. Just because I like Jetpack so much, I just want to play it from now on. I'm a Jetpack streamer now. This is just what I do for a living. Number one Jetpack streamer on Twitch, you know it. When I'm the one streaming, every stream is a journey to silliness. I've lost all confidence in myself now because that last run was so bad. Also, I'm not getting sound again. My new computer is below me. It's on the floor, and I'm used to just having a laptop that's on my desk. So now the wire connecting my headphones to my computer are also like going down, and the connector is really sensitive on my pair of headphones because it's super old, and it keeps disconnecting now more than ever because there's more weight on it. Thank you, Jules. Yeah, the sound's too heavy. Well, I thought that was going to get me. Okay, I still have all my one bups, so this could be a solid run. Well, no! Oh my, I thought I could sneak under. All my extra Kirby's gone in 1 second. I just had to go and say something, chat room. Classic Jordan moment saying something. Okay. Okay. I can has coin? I cannot has coin. What the fuck? Do I need to get to level 3? Oh, maybe I need to... I think maybe I need to clear the treasure. Yeah, exactly, guys. That was my thinking as well. Man, that was such a strong run to start, and then as soon as I noticed it was good, everything instead was bad. Damn it. It can only spawn one, but shit! Alright, we're restarting this one. This run's no good. The sound effects really do sound like very brief, sneaky farts. Whoa. Oh god. Go, go, go! We're going to Moon 2, baby. This game's probably much easier with an auto-fire op- Am I auto-firing? Oh, I guess I am. I wasn't even trying to do that. I was kind of hitting the button. I assumed that the projectiles were just this long. Oh! Oh, it's fine. I already presumed I died. I'd already given up. Alright. As I was saying. No! It bounced off the platform, chat room. That wasn't my fault. This is collusion of the space fuzzies. Oh, everything's in such a scary spot now, too. Okay, 5,000. Let's get it. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Coin gaming? Can I? That is... I feel like I'm being cheated right now, so I'm going to save a state right here. They're not taking it from me again. Oh.
What? You got my rareware coin? That's impossible. You must have cheated. All you can do now is play for fun, I suppose.
Interested? I am, but I would also like to clear up my Sunday spot, so I'm going to have to continue to play Donkey Kong 64 instead. I don't know. I don't know what the game actually wanted from me. So who wants to tell me where the next stage is? We got that. I don't even remember what it was. I think a barrel appeared somewhere, but it wasn't clear to me where that was supposed to be. It was just kind of a grassy area. Don't let's watch him explore. Shut the hell up. How dare you treat me this way? Now, you don't even have to use a backseat. If during the Donkey Kong 64 playthroughs especially, if I ask for something, you can just tell me. I already checked here, I think. Visit the Fairy Head? I've already visited the Fairy Head at some point. But I can give it another go. Except I need to be a different character, that's right. There's not a barrel here. Oh, okay, nice. I want to say I visited the fairy at the end of the previous stream, but maybe not. The coin does spawn as a treasure. I picked it up when I was flying at the top of the screen. Very possible. I've been inside here, yeah, I have the camera. I've already taken a few snapshots, but we could visit again. Just say hi, you know. Oh, she doesn't even want to say hello. She's crying. Taking pictures of people on their darkest days. Just another day in the life of Tiny Kong. Me when I see someone suffering from heartbreak. That's not the sound effect I was hoping for. That's the one. Also, seeing that backseat redeem reminded me that I think earlier someone redeemed a hydrate and I did not deliver. Yes, I also have the move to annihilate dirt piles. And I didn't know what it did until I just happened to try everything on a dirt pile. It's okay, I know about rainbow coins. Much like I know about timed hits. You hold the back seat. It's alright. That said, I still don't know. I still don't know what happened when Squawks... When Squawks made a barrel spawn, because I think that's what he did. Sorry, I'm trying to get sound out of my headphones again. There we go. Sometimes I just have to smack it. This pair of headphones is truly on its last legs. And sometimes I just have to smack it, and only then does it work. I think the chips are, like, dislodged. Come on. There we go. And then as soon as I put my arm back down, it gets messed up again. There we go. Good sound. Top 5 forms of suffering in Donkey Kong 64. Now there's a question. Oh shoot, there's another door. think I've been in there. Top 5 forms of suffering in Donkey Kong 64. Number 1, S plus tier, or S tier, let's say, is beyond a shadow of a doubt doing an action with a certain character and then discovering what's behind the action and finding out that it's something you need to do with a different character. Bonus points if they double up on that and you have to switch to another character again afterwards. Though to be honest, that describes so much of Donkey Kong 64 that I feel like that's just the whole thing. No say. Yeah, that part does suck too. Snide's HQ? There are... Wait, does that mean that there are blueprints in the overworld? Oh well. His name is Stinky. You're right. A tier, I think, is anything that's on a timer that you're not allowed to just freely reset yourself. No! Chunky, no. B tier. B tier is anything having to do with Diddy's jetpack. What? I don't know sometimes. B is for Beaver Bother. What I've played of Beaver Bother was not so bad. I don't know what my least favorite minigame would be so far, but I don't think it's Beaver Bother. Oh, B tier is just playing Donkey Kong, the original. And then, or C tier, I don't remember which one we're on. I think we're on number 4. Damn it. Keep trying to jump over it. There we go. And then at the bottom is just the general feeling. The realization of playing Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong 64. Oh god. Standing still is the biggest trap. The attack you do when you're standing still is so much worse than the spin. Well played. Good job, Chunkus. Oh, I had forgotten about Beetle. Beetle's up there too. I didn't. Oh, this is not the right Kong. I didn't want to delve too much into specific engagements in the game, but I guess I did that anyway. Beetle I would probably put in the A tier. Beetle wasn't very good.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh, I remember this. Let's see if it's more difficult this time. Oh. Keep trying. Damn it. That's weird. The first time I did it, no problem. Yeah. That's not right. I think this one, either it might be faster or I've lost the mojo. One of the two. Bad luck at the casino.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Did the music start late? It might. The music's weird. The bonus stage... Oh, okay. It just doesn't start until you start. That was Damn it. I thought I had it nailed down. There we go, that's one. Shit. I thought the pattern was the same on all of them, but I guess it's not. That's the exact same mistake and get shit. I need to just decide which one I'm going to go for on each of the dials, I think.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Alright, let's see. This one I'm going to go for the one after the melon. This one I'm going to go for the one after the coconut. This one after the pineapple. Nice. Actually, I don't think that's viable time-wise. No, it sure isn't. Oh my god, I messed it up as well. This is scary. I think you may have to do this one either on reaction or remember each of the dials in full, which I'm not good at. This one's kind of brutal. Damn it. Can I just restart? Oh yeah, you can. Awesome. Bless. As I was saying, the dials are the same, I do think, but my visual memory is really bad. I keep thinking that it's never 3 fruits in a row, but it is on the second one, and that throws me off. Alright.
Welcome to bonus stage.
You hate all the mini games. There are some bad ones. This one I'm definitely not a fan of, I'll tell you that. I did the same thing again. I'm going to try to do it on reaction. I'm just going to look. Keep my eyes locked to the top of the dials. And see if that works. I wasn't really on reaction, I'll be honest. Ah, damn it. That was a guess. That was a Hail Mary. I was trying to squeeze that last one in quickly.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Sometimes I react on time and sometimes I don't. Also, the music's just stopped, I guess. No jam for me this time. I keep messing it up on the exact same thing. I'm going to scream. God, that's funny. It's just the 3 fruits in a row. I just can't believe it. It's 4 fruits in a row. It's
Welcome to
4.
bonus stage.
That's what's throwing me off. It's that it's beyond 3. I can't even count that high.
Welcome to bonus
Name a
stage.
number larger than 3. 3, 2. That's right. Exact same one. The sequel
Welcome
to
bonus
3.
stage.
That's right. As featured on the cover of Final Fantasy 13 too. Sorry, Final Fantasy 132. Excuse my language. No! Just a second too late. Ah, it's brutal out here. I feel like this really should not be taking me this long, but it is, and it will. It will continue to take me even longer.
Welcome
I've
to
tried
bonus
memorizing
stage.
the icon before the banana, but I keep doing it wrong. Maybe I should try again though. I think one thing I should be doing that I think works is I can. Oh no, I can't. I think at a different point I can just mash the second one
Welcome
out.
to bonus stage.
But maybe I should. Maybe I should just memorize the order of the pre-banana symbol. So coconut. Coconut, melon, coconut, pineapple. This might take too long, actually. Need to memorize a different one. Tries to speed it up. Would I like to know how many barrel mini games there are? You could tell me if you'd like. I don't know how many we've already done, so I don't know how much that information's gonna do for me. See, those ones I can mash out. What? Ah, I pressed that way earlier. 51!
Welcome to bonus stage.
That's a lot. Just can't do it on reaction.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I have bothered some beavers. I've done one beaver bothering. That was in the Frantic Factory level, which as far as I understand is one of the easier ones. Damn it! I may be able to, if I just mash through it, I may be able to get one more in. No! It was right there! It was the post pineapple one, but I mashed too late.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yeah, the music is back. I don't fully understand what's going on with the music.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Stretch 16 barrels out over 51. 16 minigames over 51 barrels. Cool. It rolls over so late after you press the button. No! Okay, I'll mash through this one. It's fine. Gonna wait it out. And there we go. Easy peasy. No problem. Only took nearly triple-digit tries, I want to say. That's fine. That's normal. As to what's next, who can say? The others would practice. I was giving the game a full sense of security. Alright, nothing there, I guess. Extended bit. Oh my god, the flashing, please don't. Yeah, it is mean that I have to remember where Worldfall was based on a very long time ago. I'm going to just ask again, can someone tell me where the fourth world is? I would just like to know. That would be wonderful. Underwater in K. Rool's base? Oh, I see it now, I see it. That sounds vaguely familiar as well. I remember something underwater opening up at some point. K. Rool based. Oh god. God, the swimming controls in this game are wild. I am hydrating. I'm just going to leave Diddy floating underwater. Because that's what he likes. Diddy's also hydrating. Absorbing that delicious, delicious seawater with his lungs. Oh, there's one of the overworld nasty men. That's green. So that's chunky? Yeah, green's chunky. Is there even a barrel around here? Is there really no barrel in... Oh, okay, there is. Thank God. Is it yellow? I can't really tell because of the lighting. And it's gone. That's great. What? Am I just going crazy? Am I going bananas like Herbie? Is this not Chunkus Kong? Taking my anger out on you. Die, Stinky. Like, what? We'll figure this out later, I guess. Maybe Chunky needs a different power to activate certain kinds of Chunky ground pound switches, I don't know. I don't know. Pardon me. Okay, no. I was trying to do the attack jump and then the double jump. That don't work. Oh, I'm small. No. Chunky as Hank Hill ass. Really? Is this not what you're supposed to do? This feels like it's what you're supposed to do. It's positioned perfectly. Und jetzt. I'm gonna run out of crystal coconuts. Like, I could clearly fit through here too. No, no. Poor Tiny Kong. Assume all of these gates talk about in-stage secrets? What the hell did that say? That sounds like something that occurs within the level.
Come on, I haven't got all day. Show me the bananas, I'm out of this dump.
30 bananas. Great, thank you. I'll try to remember about that barrel for later. I also need to remember about the thing that appeared with Chunky Kong that I have not even been able to find.
Oh, we've had a few technical problems, Your Majesty, and my men are all lazy. He's lying, sire. He was asleep. But please forgive me. Oh my god. Guards, make sure no one leaves until my machine is ready. Gotta make a run for it.
Oh, what a silly situation. Gloomy oh, is this a water level? I probably could have guessed that much, based on the fact that we had to be underwater to get here. But I don't appreciate that very much. I am trying to be exposed to as few underwater levels in my time as possible. Winking emoji. Alright. 5 bananas. Great start. You are the water level liker. This is not one you enjoy. Oh boy. I'm not sure if I'm a water level disliker. Not in concept at the very least. It's just that underwater controls are so difficult to get right. Something that I think took game developers a long time to get a grip on. I will say the swimming controls in this are better than the swimming controls in Mario 64, I would say. Definitely better than Banjo-Kazooie at the very least, so they did improve. I have to give them some credit. A yellow balloon in Chunky's room. I loved playing Donkey Kong 64. Don't let the haters and the liars and the slanderers tell you otherwise. Oh. Oh, the Kongaree. Everybody wants to be my enemy. I'll get the balloon first. God, I hate it here, man. I really do. The slanderers were right, actually. I do not enjoy playing Donkey Kong 64. Oh, God.
Come on.
Oh, cool. The slander was correct. On a recommendation of a friend, I watched a video by, God, I don't remember what he's called, but he used to be one of the two members of Two Best Friends Play. He does a video series on YouTube where he looks at games that are really bad or that have an infamously troubled development history. Donkey Kong 64 is a recent video of his, and the story is incredible. Because truly, everyone knew better. Everyone knew that this was going to be poo-poo doo-doo that sucked, except for the one executive in charge of making all of the decisions. Yeah, What Happened? That's right, by Matt something. Matt McMuscles, I think? And that was a wild ride. It was both infuriating... That was mostly it, honestly. It was infuriating. But in a way, I did feel... I feel redeemed. I feel redeemed knowing that I wasn't the only one who feels like Donkey Kong 64 is maybe not the best. Is this really a Tiny Kong room that I need to open up as Chunky Kong? Most frustrating thing about all of it, really, is that I feel worse about criticizing Donkey Kong 64, knowing that everybody who worked on it already knew. I feel like saying, oh, it's a room you gotta open up as Chunky Kong, and then you gotta go back and get Tiny Kong to actually do something in the room. What were they thinking? It feels like a foregone conclusion, knowing that the developers knew that that was true as well. Can Tiny even get up here? Oh my god. I didn't see that. I didn't see the Chunkus Kong balloon. I'll go back for that in a second once I've figured out if Tiny Kong can get up here or not. Maybe I can climb these. No. Hit him with the old Kong balloon. A classic. Who was calling the shots? I don't remember the name. It's been a while since I've seen that video. I watched it right after the most recent Donkey Kong 64 stream, and that was 2 weeks ago. I think it was just the studio head, so not the director on the game. Not anyone super actively involved in the actual development. If I remember correctly. Thought I saw something. Wait. Can you pull out the gun when you're in water? No, you can't. Oh dear. Maybe you have to drain this room. I don't think the balloon's going to come into view. Yeah. Alright, we'll figure this out later. I'm going to guess you have to either drain that room or find an entrance point somewhere else. Oh my god! Funny little guy jump scare. Oh, he's strong too. I don't think he's vulnerable to regular hits. Not even weak to oranges. Strongest motherfucker on the planet. That's okay. We have one weapon that's even stronger. The power of free jazz. Should I even make a point of this anymore? Like, is it even worth mentioning at this point, or should I just soldier on? And there's also a Diddy gun door here, Christ almighty. What if a game hated you? I often feel like this. Please tell me that's not timed. It's timed. I don't know what that is. Wait, is it beyond this door? Looks like it might be. I think it's that right over there. Oh boy. Oh Jesus. Let's get these bananas first. Oh! Enemy jump scare again! And a Donkey Kong door. Cool, cool. Love that. Having a great time at Gloomy Galeon. That feels like it might be a chunky door. How do you pronounce Galleon? I think it's Galleon, isn't it? Oh yeah, chunky. I don't know that I've ever heard the word said out loud before, so I guess I don't know. I said Galeon. Oh, I may have just said that absent-mindedly. It's pronounced like Evangelion. speaking of Evangelion chat, I watched the first episode of the new Trigun anime today, because the first episode of the dub came out. After I'd heard some positive things about it, I considered just starting to watch it, but then the announcement came out that Johnny Young Bosch was going to reprise the role of Vash for the dub. And when I heard that, I figured, I'll wait until the dub comes out then. And I watched the first episode today. First episode of the dub came out yesterday. And it was okay. It was weird. I'd heard mixed things about it. I'd heard mixed things about it. Some people were positive, some people were a little more neutral. I think I'm a little neutral on it myself as well. Yeah, speaking of Evangelion, because it's anime. I think it's really well animated for the most part, but I'm not a big fan of 3D animation that tries to mimic the style of 2D animation. I feel like there are inherent limits to that, or at least within the bounds of the technology we have at the moment. Trigun Stampede is beautifully animated, but there are still very common issues that crop up. First and foremost being that you can tell if a character is important or not based on how good their model is. There are characters important to the episode that just look worse than the main characters, which is to say nothing of actual background characters which just look terrible. I think that's an unavoidable issue with 3D anime, is that a certain baseline of work goes into making an anime, into making a 3D model, and you can't really cut corners on that. And if you do, it just ends up looking really bad. So either you end up not having a lot of characters so you can avoid having really bad models, or you have really bad models, and it's really distracting, I think. It does happen in 2D shows, but not to this extent. I think the thing is, in 3D animation, it's unavoidable unless you have a really high budget, I guess. Which I assume Trigun Stampede probably does. Major title, and when it looks good, it looks really good. Plus Orange is a respected 3D studio. But yeah, every character that wasn't a member of the main cast, of what I assume is going to be the main cast going forward, looked awful. Especially in comparison to the main cast, who look really good. And I find the intentional low... oh my god. I find the intentional low frame rate stylings of anime like this very annoying. Sometimes it looks fine, but when the action's moving really fast, when there is a lot of motion happening between frames, it's really distracting in a way that I don't think is true for 2D animation. There's just a flaw of the medium. I tried to jump too, but I got stuck in between boards. But Johnny Young Bosch killed it in his performance as Vash. He's still the GOAT. He is still the GOAT protagonist boy voice, I think. The rest of the actors, not necessarily all very good. Millie's voice actress, I think in particular, sounds like a very generic kind of tsundere sort of voice. And I don't really like her redesign, but maybe as the show goes on I'll find that it fits the character, so I won't comment on that. But it was fine. I don't really have a lot of positive things to say about it now that I think about it. Like, the animation was good when it was good. Which is tautological, but there were also times when it wasn't good. But I was expecting to dislike it less. Sorry, I was expecting to dislike it more. In other words, like it less. Dang it. I was trying to maybe catch him off guard, but even that doesn't work. We'll stick with this then, I guess. It's too expensive to hand draw animation these days. I guess that's true, but it's clearly also too expensive to make 3D animation when you take into account how quickly the anime starts to look really bad when you cut corners. In a way that in my opinion, is not true of 2D anime. If you cut a lot of corners, obviously 2D anime can look really bad, but I think the threshold for looking bad for 3D anime is much higher. It's much easier to make a 3D anime look really bad. I don't like how big this room is. It makes me unhappy right off the bat. That takes me back there. I know it's still hand animated. I probably shouldn't phrase it like that, but also that's a real nitpicky thing to say. You did not need to point that out. Oh god, he's back. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep watching it. The first episode was fine, but I don't know if fine cuts it for me anymore these days as to whether or not I'll keep watching something. I'm a busy man. Wait, that isn't that ship, is it? It's the thing that's beneath me, I think. It's not that. Is it one of these? Oh, yeah, it's this one, I guess. Woo. Oh, or not. I can just get in this one. I have to pay closer attention to the layout of the room next time. Oh, do I have a little buddy with me? Oh, look at him. Oh, he's cute. A friend in a time like this. Times like these. Yeah, I think, I don't like to speak about anything as an absolute truth, but I feel like 3D anime that is made to look like 2D anime is almost not worth pursuing because there are roadblocks that have been around for so long that seem like they cannot be overcome. And maybe other people see that differently. I know that there are a lot of people who are fine with shows that look like Trigun, Stampede. But for me, it just doesn't work. Reload. Just let me reload by pointing my controller into the air. I'm nice. How do I get over there, though? I see lanky bananas in the environment, so I guess that's probably his deal to figure out at some point. Could you not? I can't defend myself down here. Please leave me alone. I find it very frustrating when someone says something looks bad when you don't think it does, and the rest of the criticisms continue from the assumption that you would agree. I don't think that's true entirely. You can argue about the degree to which something looks bad, but I think... I mean, again, maybe I am wrong on this, maybe this is just me, but I think it's inarguable that low frame rate is a bigger hurdle to the perceived smoothness of motion in 3D animation than it is in 2D animation. I don't remember how I got in here. This is just the way into the other room. But that's another assumption on my part. But it's also something I can't let go, and I've tried. I went into Trigun Stampede thinking, I'm going to let go of all my inhibitions. I'm going to go in just thinking 3D anime is fine too. And I got hit with all the same issues that I always have. All the same things getting in the way of my enjoyment. It's also to do with expectations. 30 or 60 FPS movies feel cheap because of the frame rate reminds you of soap operas. See, I don't think it has to be 30 FPS, even. Let me hold that thought while I figure out how on earth to escape this room. It's not through the portraits, is it? Where I go? Does anybody know? Not the treasure chest, right? There is a hole in the ceiling? Oh, here we go. Alright. It's right in the center of the room. I'm sorry. Yeah, on that thought, this was something I do wonder about, because, of course, it would be more work to properly animate an anime like Trigun Stampede at a higher frame rate, because a lot of work goes into not just moving the rig, moving the model, but also morphing the model in certain ways, selecting certain lenses to make sure that the model looks exactly the way you want it to. But what I do wonder is how it would look if you increase the frame rate at which the anime is rendered, but don't increase the number of keyframes. So you keep the major animated frames the same as they are right now, but then you kind of add frames in between. I don't think that would look the same as motion smoothed, 60 FPS openings, interpolated openings. But I also don't think I'm not sure if that would look good. No, I want to keep playing Tiny Kong. It's just something I'm curious about. Wait, that is that gate. It just didn't close. It just didn't close when the timer ran out. Was that just a fake timer as a prank? As a little haha? Little funny? I think they pulled off animating on 2s in Spider-Verse. Been a long time since I've seen it, so honestly, I'm not sure if I can tell you, but I don't remember it bothering me when I watched the film. But I also think that may be an unfair comparison. I assume they had much more room to work with working on Spider-Man in terms of finance and scheduling than they did with Trigun. Save money on animating mods. Hey, it worked for Metal Gear Solid 1. And if it's good enough for Metal Gear Solid 1, it's good enough for anyone, if you ask me. To return to being lanky, press and hold Z, and then press left on the pad. The C pad. Oh god. Vanguard's controls are even wilder than the normal swimming controls, Jesus. Oh, can you really not collect Lanky's coins while you're on guard? On guard. We all know that deep down below, this is Lanky. This game is so dicks. Oh, you can't even collect his bananas. Why is Donkey Kong 64 so mean? Thankfully, it doesn't really matter. Because you don't have to go back and forth. At least it doesn't seem that way. Give me the banana. We have a lot of coins on Lanky right now. I don't know what we're going to spend them on. I feel like we're already very much filled up when it comes to power-ups. What's that sound? Yeah, I think we're already very much filled up when it comes to power-ups, so I don't know what we'll be spending these coins on. I'm sure there's something. I just can't imagine what. Hopla! Oh, I forgot about Hopla for a moment. I love Hopla. Even in my darkest days, there was always Lanky Kong saying Hopla. Oh, come on, Teddy, you can do it. Sounds like a lot of hopla. These going to be our first Diddy bananas? Yeah, I didn't want to bring it up, Strong Bad Man, but I was thinking that it's crazy that these two teleporters are roughly equally close to the transformation barrel. Although, to be fair, I think it's partially my fault. I think there may be another barrel somewhere nearby that I keep forgetting to go to. Oh, and a frickin' banana. Balloon. That's my favorite. I guess no, that's not true. This pad's definitely closer. But it's still just far away enough that it's a little annoying. Alright. You can't take out the gun when you're standing on the panel because it makes you teleport. Oh boy. You can only have a limited amount of them on the screen. I keep trying to just pepper them to just get lucky on the timing, but you can't quite do that. There we go. Love to have no depth perception. I think they do work on Mega Man rules, honestly. Sure seems that way. Oh. Oh, are those more Diddy bananas? I love it here. Oh, funny fella. Oh my god! Was that him? That was so loud. I think he's gone. He died for the cause. That's a Tiny Kong thing. I hate it here. I hate Donkey Kong 64 so much. Please, may I have a barrel nearby, sir? Oh, there is a barrel. Let's get it. Fuck. What is all this? A Diddy pad. And a banana for Chunky Kong. And a banana for... And a Tiny Kong pad. And a Lanky Kong. You literally have to go here with everybody. It's Donkey Kong. Can someone go and watch the Matt McMuscles video and tell me what the name of the director at Rare was that made them add more and more collectibles into the game? I just want to talk. I just want to know where he lives and at what time he tends to be at home. Just want to talk. Oh, there's a DK pad as well. I'm glad I saw. This is just unbelievable. Why would they do this? At least the barrel's really close by, but honestly, that only makes me feel slightly better. His name was Jordan. Oh no. Is this a Booker DeWitt Comstock situation? Cornstalk? What's he called? Comstock? Yeah, Comstock. I go to the house of the director of Donkey Kong 64 and it's just me with a goatee and an evil look. I should go Cornstalk. It's tough to swim a tight circle. We'll go in speedy mode. Kong stock. That's good too. At least there are no Kong stocks in this game. Kong is infinite. No lives. No lives, no HP. There is HP, sorry, no breath meter. There he is again. I want to see him blow up this time. Oh. Not as exciting as I was expecting. And also I think less loud than it was the first time, so that's weird. I could have sworn I saw Diddy bananas down here. Maybe that was somewhere else. I think I'm going to do a quick full sweep of the ocean floor as Diddy, because so far all of the collectibles on the ocean floor have been Diddy, and I figure maybe that's going to be the case all over the level. Oh. Nasty man, stay away from me. Oh. How dare I? How dare I assume that any collectible in Donkey Kong 64 be placed with any sense of rhyme or reason? That's my bad. That's on me. That's on me. Also, I saw that balloon. Need to go take care of that at some point. There's just so much to handle, so much you need to keep in mind in this game. Now I can't find my way back to that barrel. Where was that? Is it this alcove? No, that's... oh my god. Tim Stamper. That sounds right. That does sound right. That is not where the barrel is. Is there another one down here? Yes, okay, good. Oh my god, no! It floats up and down! Stop! I think it's cute that the barrel has a little animation where it floats up and down. I just wish the hitbox didn't float up and down with it. They do that on the surface as well, and it's just as annoying there, where sometimes you have to wait to get an easy jump. Oh, is this where the DK, where I saw the Diddy bananas? Yeah, it was down here. Oh, boy. I'm sorry that my pacing when I play this game is so haphazard. It's just that every time I see something, I want to take care of it right away, because otherwise I'm afraid I'll forget. I know I will. I mean, if you've ever seen me stream any game, you know I will. So apologies. Apologies for the bad content, but you all paid for it. So who's truly to blame here? Me? No, that doesn't seem right. Think about it this way. Let's say you are sitting in a room, and I walk into the room with a loaded gun. But, you know, I'm not pointing it at you, I just have it in my hands, and I say, I'm leaving this here with you for a few minutes while I'm in the other room. Take care of it. I don't care what you do with it necessarily, just make sure it's still there for me when I get back. Whether or not you shoot yourself with that gun is not for me to decide. That's all you. What was the color of that balloon we saw? It was blue, I think. Lanky time. It's for Diddy Kong to decide.
If he dies, DK.
Can you leave the room? Absolutely. Let's continue to clarify the metaphor. Leaving the room is akin to not watching the stream anymore. right? I put up the incentive, and it was for people to decide if that incentive was going to be met, and it was. And that's not my fault. That's not my fault just because I was the one who put up the incentive. This is not a confusing metaphor. Here's the thing, I'm suffering. I'm suffering because you all, chat, collectively shot yourself with the gun. Me playing this game is me having to grief the fact that you shot yourself with the gun, and you shooting yourself with the gun is paying for me to play Donkey Kong 64. Crystal clear analogy, if you ask me. Donkey Kong coins. Lanky Kong coins. You're having a great time. Well, sounds like someone needs to buy themselves a gun. Banana opaque. DK logo opaque. I love this Enguard model, by the way. Say what you will about Donkey Kong 64. Lots of funky little lads that are modeled beautifully. Tiny Kong coins. Is that all of them? Think so. Oh, here's one. Diddy Kong coins. Oh my god. Why would they do this to me? Why would Tim Stamper do this to me? Oh, wait. Can Enguard get in that DK logo? Maybe. I feel like I can probably get enough height. The only problem is I need to keep track of where it is while I'm underwater, which is kind of difficult. Tim Stamper did this to me specifically. Everybody else loves Donkey Kong 64. It's just me, actually. Dang it. We'll figure this out later. I don't want to listen to the Enguard music anymore. Sorry, friend. Oh. A word? On God? Just like that? God. You know, it's one thing that there are so many different collectibles that you need to deal with in this game. What peeves me even more beyond that is that it's all so haphazard. Like, nothing clearly leads into anything. You find a bunch of red Diddy Kong bananas and you think, oh, this is going to be the Diddy Kong room, and then no, it's a room that you have to go into by doing something else first. classic Donkey Kong 64. I don't think there's anything classic about Donkey Kong 64. God, let's decide on something to do. Where were those DK bananas I saw? Are they over here? I think so. Yes, okay. Oh, they're just coins. Hmm. Okay, this is where the Pillar of Despair was. This isn't the quality of life modded version. No, no, my friend. The people paid for the vanilla Donkey Kong 64 experience. And I will deliver. These coins are really high up. Wait. Were those coins not right here? Oh, okay. It was a different platform. Hmm. Going to guess maybe the tide gets raised at some point. I'll try engage in some nebulous action or another. We'll see. Let's take care of the Tower of Terror first things first. That's not what I expected. Oh, and it's on a timer. No! I thought this was going to be a one and done kind of thing. I thought there was going to be something fun and cool happening right next to me. But no. Are there even a lot of notable NES games left, and SNES games to be added to the Nintendo Switch Online service? Well, let's say ones that would be easy for Nintendo to get their hands on. Because I feel like most of the ones that aren't already on there at this point... Oh my god! Where'd he get that jacket? That man has bones. That's Mr. Bones from the cult classic Sega Saturn game Mr. Bones. Oh my god, there are so many. This is one of those things that I feels a lot more vicious as you get older. As a kid, if I would have seen this, oh yeah, there's skulls, it's pirates, pirates die and they leave their skeletons behind. But now I'm older and it's like, oh my god, there are like real people that died here.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh god, not this one again. I don't want to hurt my friends. But yeah, sorry, that skeleton really threw me for a loop. I don't think there are that many games still to add to the NES and SNES service that, like I said, would be easy to get. I feel like most of the bigger missions are Capcom and Square Enix games, maybe a few other major publishers. Or like licensed games that would probably be more complicated to reacquire the full license to. N64 is different. I think there are still quite a few cool N64 games they can add to the service. But NES and SNES I feel is mostly done in terms of things that can easily be done. Whoa. Oh god. It's Deathbed, the bed that eats! Deathbed real! Cool, now to do that with every other character in the game. Yeah, Petty, I think that's the issue, and I think that's the issue more in general. I think most publishers aren't willing to sell away the rights to republishing all these old games because they would prefer to do it themselves at a massive upcharge. Come on, Lanky. What was that? Castlevania. Oh yeah, Konami's another one. There you go. But hey, we got Clay Fighter, didn't we? So I feel like in the end we're the real winners. Actually no, we will be the real winners when they add Clay Fighter 63. I want to rendezvous with my friend Sumo Santa. Oh, is Clay... I could have sworn Clay Fighter was on there. Which Clay Fighter had Hitler in it? That's something you made up. I don't think that's real. I think if that were real, I would know about it. But maybe I don't know the Clay Fighter verse as well as I thought I did. Yeah, we did get Earthworm Jim, but message me again when we get Earthworm Jim 64. The real GOAT game. We're getting pretty close to Lanky's banana medal, which makes me very happy. Say what you will about Donkey Kong 64, and I will and I have. It's really nice that you do not have to get every single banana for every single character. Huh. Is that really this room done already? Isn't that something? That's right. I love this game. The one thing I don't like is that the sound gets muffled when you're below the surface. Because then every time that happens, I'm not sure if it's my headphones cutting out or if it's because of the game. Ah, that was a nice cold sippy. Thank you. I have hydrated. Ooh. Up next, Diddy. You know, I'm going to get the balloon first. I'm happy that I got to baptize my new computer with Donkey Kong 64, putting all of that raw processing power to work, you know. Making the most of it. I'm happy. So they call me Happy Kong. That's the name of my DKOC, my DK self-insert. I don't know what side that's on. All that ray blurring. I should have introduced my new PC to the stream. I say that as if it's a person. I should have introduced it with the ray trace Mario 64. Actually, I don't know if my PC could even run that. It's solid. It's a solid piece of hardware, but I don't think it has that kind of horsepower behind it. I think it's this one. Named after the famous song Happy. I was sitting around watching the music television channel that I don't know the name of, but sometimes I just idly watch it when I'm in the living room. And the music video for Happy by Pharrell came on, and in that music video, someone is wearing a Dragon Sound t-shirt, and that blew my mind. Not just the fact alone, but also that I never managed to notice that before. For those who don't know, Dragon Sound is, I think it's a fake band. They might be a real band, but they appear in the film, a really bad 80s film called The Miami Connection, where they're performing in the background of a scene. They perform a song called Friends, which is a real jam.
Welcome to bonus stage.
And that song was also featured in the credits for Far Cry Blood Dragon, which was the 80s throwback Far Cry. I cannot tell where this coin is. How is it? Oh, I'm gonna get the other ones first. I saw the enemies and I figured, oh, they're putting enemies in my way. They'll go easy on me besides that, right? That was foolish of me. It also seems like the enemies aren't actually doing all that much. Nice. Where's the last one? Oh god, is it above the water, really? Go, go, go! No! Yeah, the Friends Forever song. Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin. It's a banger. In fact, it's one of my alerts, actually. I think if you, I think it's for, like, gift subs. If you give 5 or more gift subs, it plays a clip from that song. Do the vines not appear until you get all of the other coins?
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yeah, it's a really good song. Shoutouts to Dragon Sound. Why am I not diving? There we go. Diddy, come on, it's right behind you. Just kind of reach out. Reach out! Okay, there we go. There we go. The other one. I'll get it on the way back up. It's fine. It's fine. It's alright. It's alright. My brain is strong. Ah, shoot. Oh, I didn't get the one in the middle either. Alright, let's go again. It's fine.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Splish Splash Salvage. That makes it sound so cute and wonderful. But don't get it twisted, this is devious. This is devious gaming. I didn't mean to dive this deep, but I'm in for a penny, in for a pound. I feel like the coins are being rendered a little bit weirdly. And I don't know if that's just because of the stage, or if that's an issue that's arising as a result of the new video plugin I'm using, or at least I think it's new, I still don't know. Ow. I just want to get the coin. Oh my god. Why is it this one specifically that's so troublesome?
Welcome to bonus stage.
I think I've said this before, but my biggest issue with swimming in this game is that the way you pedal with the A button makes you move really quickly, and then the way you pedal with the B button gives you almost no momentum at all. There's no happy medium, the way there is in Mario 64. Well, in Mario 64 it's more like there is one button that's good and there's one that's just really bad. Yeah, I think I take back what I said earlier about it being a toss-up between the swimming in this game and the swimming in Mario 64. I feel like the swimming in Mario 64 was better than this. Okay, I'm going to hold my Oh, I missed the one in the middle. I forgot. It's alright. Scoop that up. The fourth dimensional coin. It does feel like that, especially because the sprite is so strangely curved. Alright, no problem. Easy peasy. Rip to a real one. Anything else I missed in here? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Let's get the hell out. Except I don't remember which way. Here we go. One more trip to the Pillar of Pain. Donkey Kong 64, I feel, is a game that could make anyone fall out of love with the collectathon genre. No matter how devoted. Chat, is that something that you've ever experienced? Have you ever gone through a transformation in your life where you used to really love a certain genre of video games and then that love slowly disappeared? I think that kind of happened with me in collectathons, although I was always more of a fan of linear 3D platformers like Crash Bandicoot. But I definitely, almost completely, entirely don't really vibe with collectathons anymore. My love for linear 3D platformers has only grown stronger. Everybody's soured on collectathons. See, I don't think that's true. I'm not sure. I'm not so sure that's the case. There are a bunch of throwback collectathons coming out now. There was the Spyro collection. I don't think they would have made that if they thought there was no longer a market for collectathon. Oh my god, the bone arrow. Wait, fairy? And can you take out... Oh, you can. Isn't that something? I should probably get closer, but I feel like if I get closer, that just means it falls out of my vision that much faster. There we go. You wish you could hate JRPGs. Understandable. I do hate JRPGs, and let me tell you, my schedule wide open. I don't hate JRPGs, they're just not for me. But I do think there are certain things that you just need to do right for a collectathon to work, especially now that the people who are going to play them are to a large extent people who grew up with them, and are now much older and have less free time to muck around. You just need to make the playing experience a lot more convenient. Which I think Yooka-Laylee, if that's the example we're discussing, definitely did not do. The playing experience in Yooka-Laylee is incredibly tedious a lot of the time. Oh, I saw that. With limited stamina for running. They were off the perk when they made that decision. Giving you not just stamina, like you need to collect something to get your speed bar back in Yooka-Laylee, which is truly absurd in my eyes. Game theory, were they smoking crack when they made Yooka-Laylee? I want to say there's probably a barrel in here. Because there's crystal coconuts? I'm not seeing it. Yooka-Laylee drug. Mario, eat the mushroom. Well, at least in Skyward Sword, you don't have to go and find something to regenerate your stamina. That's the big difference maker. I mean, I still probably wouldn't like it in Yooka-Laylee if your stamina regenerated automatically, but they took it much too far. Alright, let's take stock. Not great. That's the stock situation, it's not great. Let's go pick up those tiny coins that were down here while we're here anyway. If I end up having a huge surplus of coins by the end of the game, I'll be really upset. After all this work I'm going through to get as many of them as I can. Yooka-Laylee, when I first got into the first level, I thought, this is way too big. What on earth were they thinking? And then I unlocked the Switch to make the level 3 times as big, and then I turned off the game and never played it again. It felt like a sick practical joke. Which is also how I feel about all the ding-dang doors being closed in this stage. I'm doing terribly, boys. You're so right. It's a struggle out here. It's still closed. On one hand, I want to go to the other screen, or the other area behind a gate that's on the other side of the stage, but I also just want to finish up here. Just so that there is nothing that I have to worry about forgetting. Go, go, go! Ah, shoot. So close. Okay, if I just go all the way to the bottom, turn around. Oh, it's difficult making a tight corner. Where is it? Where is it? Nice! Oh, I'm so glad that has a nice and easy hitbox. If that didn't count, I would have turned off the stream right there. Wait. Oh, do I have to do more of them? I shouldn't have said anything. I should have kept my ding-dang big old Kong mouth shut. Local man just had to go and say something. How many of these do you think there are, chat? What's your guess on this one? 5? I like 5. I'm hoping for 3, but I fear that that hope will be in vain. Oh my god. A Gorillion. There's no way it's a Gorillion. It's so tough to get set up properly. You get no momentum coming out of the water. You only get vertical momentum, but you can't really move once you jump. So you have to get it exactly right on the way out. Come on! Tired of the fakeness. I'm over the drama. I'm cutting off the whole scene after this. Maybe you don't have to dive. Sometimes I feel like if I don't do a full dive to the bottom, I don't get as much height, but I don't know if it actually matters. I think it does, but only a little bit. Looks like you can just get it anyway. Nice. Where's the next one? Oh, it's right behind me, okay. Third try, I think? Oh, thank God it's only 3. Hashtag blessed. Is it the same one? It's definitely really, really close. You may be right. Alright, no more Engard, please. Thank you. I don't want to subject my good friend Engard to this. Sounds like there's some splattery going on nearby. Oh my god. I feel like with this much money, we could just buy a private army and take K. Rool out that way. I'm sure Funky Kong has the hookup on that. I don't know where to go as Tiny. Should have probably investigated that first. You got hit with the axe commercial. I'm sorry. I wish I could do something about it. Adblock hasn't been working for me anymore recently. On Twitch. Not Adblock, I used a different plugin. And that has also stopped working, so it's back into the ad mines for me again. Sad but true. Oh wait, am I supposed to... Oh, there's a hole in the keyhole. Okay, I saw. I've been getting just the worst ad for a mobile phone provider. And I can't even go into why it's so bad. It's just extremely annoying. You know how sometimes you on Google... Oh my god! This is scary. I don't like it here anymore. You know how sometimes on Google you get the option to turn off an ad? You can just say, don't show me this one again, please. I want that, but also I want to be able to send in additional feedback that's like, please never make ads like this again, thank you. This just makes me want to purposefully not purchase your product. Where before I was neutral towards your product, I have been turned actively into a hater. I mean, I can't report them, like, they're not... There's nothing illegal about them, they're just really annoying. How are these coins so big but so hard to hit? There we go. $86 coins, good lord. That's right, Chappie. You nailed it. What? I got it, I think. I think, actually, curiously enough, I don't think I've gotten an ad on Twitch on my new computer yet, where I only have uBlock installed. So I think maybe there were some crossed wires with all of the different plugins that I was using to block ads on Twitch. Because for a while, uBlock alone didn't work for me anymore, so I needed Purple Adblock, I think, was the name of the plugin. And then even that wasn't enough anymore. But yeah, if you want my opinion on ads, it's now that I've collected all these pearls, maybe I should go see the... Who? The mermaid? Nobody ever told me about a mermaid. Oh, Christ almighty, they couldn't even just give me the damn banana. Where might she be? I'm gonna go get that Diddy banana while I'm here. Just off screen. Splat, stop taunting me. I know you're out there. I'll get to you soon enough. I hope. I want to. Oops. Why'd they make all these piles of gold so tall? There's a way up there, I don't know how. I guess I'll go... I guess I'll go find the mermaid. The mermaid, until now, unseen and undiscovered. Alright. Pause. Save state. That's enough Donkey Kong 64 for today.